Welcome to a practical mini lesson for teaching Gary Soto's autobiographical story, The Jacket. The goal is not just to ask students what happened. It is to help them move from a text clue to an inference to a thoughtful evaluation. Today we will follow the 5E sequence: engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Keep the big question visible. What brings out the best in you? Start with the opening conflict. The narrator says, "My clothes have failed me." He remembers a green coat and describes feeling bitter. Then he explains what he wanted: black leather and silver studs, with enough belts to hold down a small town. Highlight these lines as the narrator's expectation. The contrast prepares students for the unwanted jacket that arrives next. Begin with engage. Students show a partner one annotation from their reading: prior knowledge, narrator voice, a question, or a prediction. Then display the line, "Clothes make the man." Students vote thumbs up, down, or sideways. Do not resolve the debate yet. The purpose is to activate ideas about clothing and identity while keeping the focus on the character's experience of embarrassment and exclusion. Now highlight the first description of the new jacket. It is the color of day-old guacamole. The narrator approaches it as if it were a stranger whose hand he had to shake. He touches the vinyl sleeve, the collar, and the mustard-colored lining. Ask students, which words create a visual image? Which words reveal his attitude? This is a think and search moment because the description is built from several details. In Explore, pairs use only their annotated copies to attempt 3 questions. Does the new coat bring out the best in the narrator? Who is the story mostly about? What does the jacket look like? Next, name the 3 question strategies. Right there means the answer is stated directly. Think and search means details are scattered across the story. Author and me means combine a text clue with your own reasoning. Model an inference. The narrator compares the green jacket to guacamole and calls it ugly. That clue, plus our reasoning about receiving an unwanted gift, helps us infer how he feels. Next, highlight the narrator's emotional response. He says, "I wanted to cry because it was so ugly and so big." He compares the jacket to an enemy. In front of the mirror, after trying different poses, he concludes, "I looked ugly." Have students place an I annotation here. The inference is that the jacket affects his confidence and makes him feel self-conscious. Now close the annotation loop. Add a boxed I for inference. Students use I when they combine a clue from the story with their own reasoning. Return to the jacket. Ask, why does the narrator wear it even though he hates it? How can we tell he cares about his mother's feelings? Look for evidence, such as his smiling thank you to his mom. Then ask whether his attitude changes by the end. Accept yes or no, but require a specific clue and a reason. This is where learners practice respectful, evidence-based interpretation. This passage shows the conflict between his feelings and his care for his mother. He throws the jacket on his brother's bed, but later slips it on and passes his mother, smiling a thank you. Highlight both actions. Ask, why wear something he hates? Students should connect the evidence to the family situation. He cannot easily replace it, and he does not want to hurt his mother's feelings. This is an author and me inference. In Elaborate, groups label each critical thinking question right there, think and search, or author and me, and add an I wherever they infer. Add a language link. Define vinyl, profile, and mope. Then find proper nouns, such as Fresno, Steve Negrete, and Frankie T, and common nouns, such as jacket, mother, and fence. Finish with an individual exit ticket. Students name helpful prior knowledge, rank the pre-reading activities, write 3 synonyms for the narrator, and answer the big question with evidence. For teachers, assess the reasoning, not one fixed opinion. Keep personal sharing optional, and discuss the character's feelings first. Finish by returning to the big question and the ending of the story. Ask whether the narrator's attitude changes. Students may argue yes or no, but they must cite a highlighted phrase and explain it. The teaching routine is simple. Read the phrase, name the strategy, add an I for an inference, and justify the answer with evidence. End with an exit ticket. Choose 3 synonyms for the narrator and decide whether the jacket brings out the best in him.